Okay. What is everybody? It is Friday. It is about 10:27 in the morning. Friday, June the 8th. I had a whole other video that I was planning on working on today. I had a whole thing that I was going to edit, and I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about today. And I'm essentially throwing all that out of the window today to talk about something else because it's on my mind. I'm feeling very emotional about it, and it's important, and it's something that I need to get off my chest because it's just tearing me up inside today. So for many of you who know me and know me well, one of my idols, one of my gurus, one of those people who has just changed and influenced so much about how I see my life, how I see the world, how I relate to things, how I attempt to understand things, people, places. One of those major forces in my life, famed chef, author, restaurateur, raconteur, business owner, investigative journalist, show host, show producer, television star, one of the most opinionated people on the planet, and just a lover of people, places, food, culture, expression through food, cultural identity. Just one of these gurus of, sit down at a table and listen. A person who I have tried to take a lot of inspiration from in my own life, and just someone who I have a lot of respect for. Anthony Bourdain died today at the age of 61 in Strasbourg, France, and it is being reported that he was found by his very good friend, some might say his best friend, and fellow chef, Eric Ripert, the famed French chef, in his hotel room in Strasbourg, France. And I'm not talking about this today because a celebrity died. I'm not talking about this today because somebody who I respected died. I'm talking about this today because somebody who I have looked up to for a very long time, and I've watched his work, over the years, just sort of voraciously, religiously, like to the point where, like, every time a new episode of Parts Unknown or No Reservations or The Layover or whatever show he was working on, every interview that he did, I would pore over it again and again and again. I've watched some of the episodes from his past seasons multiple times just to get to try to pull out whatever useful information I could on just a way to view the world, just a perspective that I found so powerful because of his genuine excitement for discovery, um, and because of his appreciation of other people in other places and the way that families and friends come around food and discuss things and discuss the way of the world and the politics and the social the social injustices and the incongruities and the inequities and the difficulties, and all of that comes around with a friend and a family member and a song and a drink and an amazing meal that somebody crafts with love, because food and love go together. You can't make good food without love. And all those things were embodied in the work that he did, from his work in, Kitchen Confidentials all the way through, and also this bad boy attitude, this man who was a self-proclaimed drug addict, alcoholic, recovering drug addict, depressive, struggling with his own personal demons, his reflections on life, death, religion, atheism, post Judaism, non-Judaism, his own background, his own upbringing, his own feelings on life and everything. And I guess what it crushes me about all of this is that he seems like a person who never stopped living, but he also apparently was a person who was suffering quite deeply. And because his death was a suicide, it reminds us, all of us, that even when you have wealth, fame, money, love, family, things that, we deem precious to us, things that we feel like should, ground us and make us, appreciate life that much more. There is no one thing that is out there that essentially makes somebody, immune to the darker demons that pull us under when we feel like there is no way out, when there is no place that the light will touch. And why we need to always be there for each other, and reach out for one another when it seems like there's a problem, and not be afraid to say, hey, I'm there for you. Is there anything I can do for you? Is there something I can do to help you with whatever you're going through right now? Because those demons exist no matter how successful, how famous, how rich, how loved, how revered, how respected you are. You can always there are always demons that we wrestle with as humans. It's a fact of life, and thankfully there are people and resources and groups out there dedicated to helping you when you think no one is out there for you. Things like this crush me. This one hurts almost as much as when Robin Williams passed away, committed suicide for the same reason. In that it feels like somebody who is so in love with life, you would never believe that someone would turn in such a direction and make such an ultimate decision such as that. The difference being with Robin Williams that in his case is that a lot of his depression and ultimate suicide stemmed from a ongoing battle with Lewy body dementia, which was robbing him of his ability to understand, to perceive reality from the mess that was going on in his mind, and his inability to tap into his incredible amount of resources in his head to be the person that he knew himself to be. His dementia, his Lewy body dementia, which if you look it up, it is an absolutely horrifying, debilitating form of dementia that just it not only robs you of your memories, but it robs you of your ability to understand what is happening to you. That it probably seemed to him like that was the only place you could turn to. What's so hard and what's so frustrating about all of this, and what hurts so much, is I've had a lot of friends who have gone through crippling depression, and I don't want to see anyone ever turn to such extreme measures. With Anthony Bourdain's case in particular, my heart goes out to his friend Eric Ripert, who found him unconscious, unresponsive in his good friend's hotel room. No one should ever have to go through that. No one should ever have to be subjected to finding their friend lying in a hotel room, unresponsive, and essentially witness them die in front of them or have already passed. My heart goes out to his family that he leaves behind, his young daughter, his girlfriend, Asia Argento, his friends, everybody who knew him, everybody who loved him, everybody who saw him, all of his fans all over the world, all the people who, like myself, see him as a intellectual force, as a inspirational lover of people, places, culture, and identity, and someone who really wanted to bring people to places that no one else has seen, with eyes maybe opened anew. And it's a terrible loss and a terrible tragedy, and it's a huge waste. And I feel very sad today. Sad that, especially right on the heels of losing Kate Spade to suicide, for the reasons that she felt. She felt suicide was her only way out. It's just it's crushing. It's crushing to see people with so much still feel like they have nothing at all and nowhere to turn to. Which is why I say to try to bring at least some hope and positivity and a sense of hopefulness to this video today. I want to leave everybody with the message that, as I always say, try to be the positivity in the world you see. And if you feel yourself slipping and you feel yourself finding it hard to go on and you feel yourself being pulled out into those darkest places, know that there's somebody out there who will turn to you and hold you and pick you up and make you feel like you matter. And if at some point you feel the darkest that you have ever felt, there are resources out there for you that can help bring you back from the very, very, very edge. In this video, I will be posting in the description a link to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or Hotline, whichever one you want to call it. If you need, they are there for you. If you know somebody who is in a dark place, reach out to them. Help them get out and seek the professional help that will allow them to come back from the edge. Life is very short and very precious, and I can say from my own experiences that there's a lot that has gone on in my own life and my family's lives that are both joyous and upsetting and potentially depressing situations. And at the end of the day, it's all about finding the thing that allows you to persevere and to push through and be strong and feel that even when the times are dark and it seems like there is no way out, that there is someone out there. There are people out there who want to help and care about you and think that you're special and think that you're important and worth saving. And so, Anthony Bourdain, we will miss you. We will miss your light. We will miss your contributions to this world. We will miss your heart, the way you helped us see the world, and the things you did to illuminate parts of this world that we would not have seen otherwise. And to all those who have gone before their time, my heart goes out to the families and friends of all those who have been affected by suicide in every way, in every form. And just know that love is love, as Lin-Manuel Miranda said once. Love is love. And love is stronger, and hope springs eternal, and there are ways out of the darkness. As one who has dealt with depression in his own life and seen depression in my family members' lives and been in a dark place and tried to come out of it and succeeded, you can do it. There is a way. And if you need family, friends, loved ones, even the help of strangers, they are out there and want to help you. And if you need more, the resources are there, and please, please, please do seek them out, because you are special and your life does matter. There are ways out of the darkness. Rest well, Anthony Bourdain, Kate Spade. Much love to everyone out there viewing these videos. This is a hard one to make. Please stay safe, everybody. Hug a loved one. Tell them that you care about them. Call up somebody you haven't talked to in a while and reach out and be the hope and the positivity you want to see in the world. There is hope, and there is love, and there is joy, and there are people who want to be the change and be the positivity and be the light that can pull us through even these dark days. My viewers, my friends, my family, my companions in this life that watch this video, I love you all. I appreciate you. I thank you. And again, if you ever need, we are out there, and we appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe. Be good to each other now more than ever. Have a special and wonderful Friday and weekend. And until next time, friends, I will see you on the next video. Peace out and much love.